Hi friends, this is Dr.Apurv Mehra and today's video is to talk about why adversities sometimes really produce heroes, and also to tell you the difference between a celebrity and a hero. The must talked about India-Australia Test Series. Few names who rose to glory. Were they born with a silver spoon? Probably not. In fact, Natarajan's father was a loom worker and he really had to wait to buy a decent cricketing shoes. And imagine the tears in the eyes of his mother to see him play on the television, on the national television. And he was blessed with a kid during the IPL, but somehow he headed to Australia for the series and could not meet him till he returned victorious. Shardul Thakur had to fight obesity on the guidance of the legend Sachin Tendulkar to play for IPL and subsequently for the nation. Mohammad Siraj lost his father during the series, could not even come back for the last rites, returned with a trophy for the nation. Washington Sundar, a man who was born to a brilliant cricketer, Sundar. And Sundar was probably taken care for his cricket by a rich man called as Washington. And before Sundar was blessed with a second son, Washington expired. As a tribute to that man, Sundar named his son as Washington Sundar. And Navdeep Saini, whose son of a government driver, would play exhibition matches for getting handful of money so that he can train himself to cricket. You know, all these guys come together and perform well after India was knocked out for 36 against Australia in Australia. The second match, India won. The third match went for a draw. And the final match, where the entire team stood together against Australia in Australia at Gaba, where no nation had won for 32 years. No visiting nation had won for 32 years. And when 32 years back, anybody won on that ground, only 2 players were less than 2 years old and the entire team was not born. And this team comes up with no big names, in the absence of a regular captain, but in the presence of a brilliant captain, Rahane. And they just tell that game is never over. You can all assemble your strength and play. Last day, when Pujara was asked What was so difficult for you? He said, there was a patch on the leg side where Pat Cummins was pitching the ball, and the ball will just take off and hit your body. The body, right, had to come in between so that the ball will not take an edge of the bat or the gloves. So I decided to take all the balls on the body. Pat Cummins, Pujara, balls on the body. This is a question I want to ask. Is it in any ways less than guarding the borders? It's not. You are taking it right on the front. And that is why, as long as man will write history, this series will keep on inspiring the generations to come. And this is what I read from this article, beautiful article written by a person who must be a great author. A 5-hour IPL match can produce celebrities who can sign autographs. But this resilience, this tolerance for many years, coming as defeated in the first game, winning it back, proving everybody wrong, taking the blows on their body, tolerating racial discriminations. This team is made of heroes, where heroes inspire the entire nation for generations altogether. Take home message. You might not be having things served on a platter. Have faith. Life changes only to people who can persevere. You can have initial failures. That does not mean that you have lost it. All the battles you win in the space between the 2 years, your mind. If you are strong here, you can never lose. And remember the last line, it is never over till it is. Always try once more. Thank you very much.